Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
Welcome to the
I'm
Masters.
Sinek, and this is the road to the Masters.
It's just me tonight. Let's play some golf. Alright, the leader's 7 under, and I'm starting on the first.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From perpetually sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, it's live opening round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is called the People's Open. Enthusiastic crowds have been the norm. 700,000 fans expected through the turnstiles this week. As we check the early leaderboard, our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's got it going early at 7 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first.
12-mile-an-hour headwind.
So Frank, week 4 here on the PGA Tour, and so many folks around the country and here in Scottsdale eager to get that first look at our featured golfer who has taken the tour by storm here early on. 2 wins in 3 tournaments. That's an accomplishment for anyone. For a rookie, it is unbelievable.
And now they're going to play in front of 800,000 people over the course of 4 rounds. So that alone will be quite incredible. But as you said, 2 out of 3, that's an old Meatloaf song, isn't it? 2 out of 3, ain't bad.
So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of
especially
yourself,
after
because you know there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the backslapping's finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played. What got there? There was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. Five feet now for birdie. Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in. Instead, this one singes that left edge.
I'm still not the greatest at putting.
That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at even par. Such a thrill playing in the Masters as a professional for the first time. Frank, if you could take me back through your first round, your first tournament, what do you remember most about that experience?
Good and bad, really. It was the first cut that I missed as in a major championship. But in those days, they didn't use the top 50 of the world rankings, so I really didn't get into my sort of early mid-30s. But I don't really want to talk about my first round, but by virtue of that, I got drawn with the late, great Arnold Palmer on the Friday. And, you know, I sort of wanted to get out of town as quick as I could. But I watched the great man play the golf course, and I saw lines that I never, ever saw when I played my practice rounds. Got to play alongside a guy that obviously had put on a green jacket more than once. And while that was a Masters I'd like to forget for different reasons, the very next year I finished 4th. So I credit that to my rookie year and playing with a man that basically could play the golf course backwards in Arnold Palmer.
Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Well, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Could have been a little better.
13 feet away. Nope.
Oh, wow, broke a little more than I thought.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at level par. Arriving now at the first par
Need to
3 at
start
TPC
shooting low.
Scottsdale. 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guarded short, right, and left. That one safely on the putting surface. 9 feet left here for birdie.
Oh, come on.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off.
That's not good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is.
I've got a lot of ground.
So our featured golfer well back after round 1, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they're in a different zip code today, Rich.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, and it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's at 9 under. So let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee at the par 5 15. Got every bit of that foot all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Call it 27 feet remaining here. This for an eagle.
Not too much power.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. So now eyeing this one for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. Yeah, that's a really good shot. easy with that many eyes on you, but that is inside of 10 feet. Well done. Tip the cap and enjoy the walk. Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. He moves it to 2 under par. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Oh, there's the risk reward in all its glory. A tremendous tee shot.
Right,
and
so
on the
this
green in 1 here at 17. And this place is juiced up. That's a good set of hands right there to get it that close from that far away. PGA Tour moves back to California next week. We'll be at Hogan's Alley in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, you do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. A huge sycamore tree there kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring it down.
123. Let's try to put this right.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Just a flick left. 123 is the number. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Tap in for a pull.
Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will be a score of 68 here in round 2. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend.
68 aren't going to go.
Get out early on Saturday, try and post enough.
We need to go real low here in round 3. Get 5 back.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. On one of the zaniest days on the tour calendar, live Saturday third round coverage of the one and only WM Phoenix Open. How about the fans out at 7 a.m. sharp today, making that mad dash across the grounds to get that coveted spot at number 16? As we take a look at the Saturday leaderboard, we've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth. That one just gonna sneak on by.
I really needed a birdie there.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at 5 under. Heading now to the 470-yard par 4 fifth. This hole is all about the drive. Hit the fairway, and the approach is simple, but a massive bunker on the right is trouble, making an approach over a wash very difficult. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 110 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Oh, it's going to need to spin to get there.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Too much. Yeah.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6, dogleg left, bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those, and the birdie is a good possibility. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Please don't. Please don't.
Do you realize there's green grass on this hole? Bunker off the tee, now bunker again. You're going to have so much sand in those shoes by the time we finish this hole.
Hey, commentator, how about you go eat a bag of dicks?
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is.
That's not good.
Down to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Yes, runs that one right in. Hits a birdie here at the 7th. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
Six back in the lead. Hopefully they give me a couple par 5s.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. We've got a tie at the top at 13 under par. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 13th hole.
Shit. Okay.
2 solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that'll help, but he'll still be 5 shots off the pace with only 5 holes left to play. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14th. Not quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
142 yards left to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. He's worked it to 9 under par. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3.
A little too much. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf. Okay, pretty good. Definitely with an exhale back on the tee. The crowd will like that one. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And that's going to leave him 3 back. So just 2 holes remaining. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing.
Shit.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good line.
Stay in the green. God damn it.
Got it there, but not quite on target. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain at -12. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the church pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fun tee shot right there. From the fairway noter, this is second.
It's about 97 yards to the front, 109 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last. And this will be a final round 64. Wow. So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
The Riviera. Let's see how this goes.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From historic Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, we bring you opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Joel Damon is on top. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4 7.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of
Gotta love
pace
those
to get up that
purples.
slope. It is in for a birdie. So, Frank, this is such a magnificent setting for a golf tournament. You know that. You've played here. You've broadcast here all these years. It has an aura and the obvious history. The clubhouse overlooking the 18th. The proximity to the first tee. Pictures of all the stars from Hollywood's golden era. They all played here. But let's talk about the nuts and bolts. What does it take to post a good score here at fabled Riviera?
Traditionally, it's known as a great driving course, Rich, and I think that still bodes well today. So many key tee shots, holes dogleg left, dogleg right. But all said and done, it has this mystique about it because it's actually been the kryptonite for Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. Neither one of those two of the greatest players that have ever played this game, ever won around Riviera. Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. On to Riviera's
Gotta make
ninth
up for
now
the
at
ag.
458 yards. You get a look at the beautiful clubhouse in the distance, but don't let your mind wander from the task at hand. This is no easy hole. Bunkers line the fairway on both sides, and 3 more greet you up near this elevated green.
Bounce the bunker.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So we'll tidy that up for his par, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Well, this hole, the 315-yard par 4 10th, has been talked about so much. If you ask the professionals what's the best short par 4 in the world, most will point to this. It's all about options, and that little sliver of a green which causes players headaches. This one is not just about the length, obviously, but it is a really strategic play. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. From about 8 feet. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset.
Alright, 3 back. I should be able to make that up.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From fabled Riviera Country Club just west of Los
236.
Angeles, it's live second-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. And the leader is Billy Horschel. He shows the way at 7 under. We get into the action here, starting at the par 3 4th. And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green.
Tap in for par.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Up next, Riviera's 434-yard par 4 5th. A lot to worry about here. Canyon wall and OB on the right, trees down the left, and of course, the iconic grass mound, which cuts into the fairway short of the green.
Carry the waist. Not quite.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
From off the fairway, this is second at number 5.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain at 4 under. Now to the 6th, affectionately known in some circles as the donut hole. And it's easy to see why. One hot bunker dead in the center of the green. And that's the genius of the hole, as it takes away the safe spot and forces you to play target golf. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. A reminder, coming up next week, we start the Florida swing with a stop at the wetlands for the Florida Classic. Then it is on to Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational, leading up to that unofficial 5th major, the Players at TPC Sawgrass.
And a welcome back to Bermuda grass, Rich. It's a totally different animal.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. Here's another hole that is distinctly Riviera. 408 yards of par 4, but you have that giant bunker going all the way down the left side and then the barranca on the right. The fairway closes in, pinches at about the 270-yard mark, so with all that's going on and as narrow as it gets, you have to hit it straight off the tee here. And that will do just fine. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. The surprises don't stop here on Riviera's front side as we come to the 433-yard par 4-8. One of course designer George C. Thomas's all-time favorites. A split fairway is the unique feature here. Like many holes, this one forces you to really have a strategy. Trying to play for the left-hand fairway, but this is going to wind up in that bunker on the left side. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker. Yeah, playing for this right side fairway, and that is right where you want to be.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. We finish up the front side at Riviera with a 458-yard par 4 9th, one of the finest par 4s in the game. A long straight drive. If he can manage it, we'll take the 2 fairway bunkers out of play. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly
hit
2
the brakes
football
with the
fields
phone.
of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie to push that score to 3 under for the round. So for our featured golfer, Frank, we're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of our leader.
I can
Basically,
catch
it's just birdie, bogey, and the tie. I think that's the way we've got to look.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From one of the all-timers in the world of golf, Riviera Country Club in Southern California, it's third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. The leader is Patrick Rogers. He's at 9 under. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth.
So it's going to want to zip back. It's going to kill that spin.
Oh, just the strike. The sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Shouldn't be much in this
Get
for
the
birdie.
birdie to go 7 under.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th.
It's a
And
birdie.
that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut directly into the green. And usually bunkers are front or guarding the right or left side. This one's smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual holes in all of golf, 169 yards, the par 3 6th here at Riviera. Oh, a sigh of relief there. This tee shot avoids the bunker in the middle of the green, and it leaves a direct look here at birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he gets it to 2 under for today's round and 8 under for the tournament. Moving on to the 7th, 408-yard par 4 with a massive bunker running down the left side and a barranca down the right. Fairway narrows considerably at the 270-yard mark, so accuracy off the tee critical. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie, and he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. Well, great design And Riviera, everyone agrees, is one of the best designs in the world. Great design makes you think. It gives you options. So what do you do here at this 433-yard par 4 8th? You got to go left side or right side. Take your pick. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain one shot back. On to Riviera's 9th now at 458 yards. You get a look at the beautiful clubhouse in the distance, but don't let your mind wander from the task at hand. This is no easy hole. Bunkers line the fairway on both sides, and 3 more greet you up near this elevated green.
This round's been a clinic so far, and it's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward, because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward. Well, Rich, I didn't expect this sort of fireworks here today, but already with some birdies on the card and another one here by the looks of things.
Oh, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. So for our featured golfer, they're right in striking distance, Frank. Only 3 shots off the pace through 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity, I think, to have a
Let's see if we can win this.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Back.
From the LA suburb of Pacific Palisades and Riviera Country Club, it's final round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. On top, it's Tony Finau. He's at 15 under. Okay, that one's dancing. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. Next up, the par 4 15th at 487 yards. It's another one that favors someone who can move the ball left to right off the tee. If you've got enough to work it over that fairway bunker right, it should leave you with an open look to a fairly accessible green. This may be a touch right. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. A second shot looming here from right around 165 yards.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1.
All right.
And he'll
let's
move
see.
to 13 under par for the tournament.
Good. You know,
On now to the
take
16th at
bogey.
166 yards. It's the smallest green on the course, but the difficulties don't end there. It's also surrounded by 3 deep and large bunkers. Plus, that tree left of the tee box can get you if you're not careful. Oh, this could be good.
You zipped it too much.
Nope.
Really needed that one so I could take full ownership of the lead.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. It'll hold tight at -13. Next up, the longest hole on the course at 590 yards, the par 5 17.
All
It
right,
plays slightly
590.
uphill the entire way as it
start
works
back.
toward the clubhouse and features bunkers on either side of the fairway. That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't
gives
have to.
me-
Got everything he needed out of that shot. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good roll right there. Well done.
All right, so this should take me into the lead, quote unquote.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. That is going to catapult him into the lead with 1 hole to play. Such a unique closing hole. The 18th here at Riviera at 475 yards. You're asked to hit your tee shot onto a 30-foot rise that features hillside to the left and gully to the right. From there, it is a tough approach into the amphitheater green. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
Oh, never in doubt. Back-to-back birdies to close things out. And that means this will be a final round, 65. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank, it's a 3rd career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So that should just about do it for all of us at EA Sports.
see what we got. Epic balanced iron and a bunch of credits. So now we'll go to our equipment. Alright. I'm sorry, what's going on here? Let's see how the storm's going. Alright, let's see what we can do for skills. Can't do that. Bump my putting up. Actually, we'll go ahead and quit. Show you what's up. Suddenly 85. Last I knew it was like a 76. Let's see if that counts as a long drive. Keep rolling down. Come back. Stay on the green. Alright, so he's going to tap in for par. Never mind, he's going to get a bogey. So I'll go up by 2. Nope. Nope, that's in the bunker. Alright, I'm still up by 2, I believe. Yep. Make that 3. .301, and it's basically a .301 carry. Alright, he's gonna just kind of flop it up. Well, it's 30 foot, but it's at least on the green. Oh boy, the ice cream truck's up. So now I go up 3. This is an eagle opportunity for sure. Well, I'm not going to get my eagle. I wasn't going to jinx it, but I could shoot up to a 7 and still win. Bogey 3, we need to land within probably 10 feet. I'm just going to restart this right now. Whatever the starting club is, we can go one down. didn't break. Fuck. I want to try to get all 3 stars at once. Alright. That takes a little pressure off. Same spot. Well, I'll get 2 of the 3, hopefully. Maybe not. Alright, I really need a birdie here. If he holds us out, I'm just quitting the challenge. Well, I got one of the stars. That was big. I'm just gonna zip it back. Nice little shape there. Please miss this putt so I can take a 2-shot lead. Well, I think I'm 1 under, right? So I have a 2-shot lead. I think that's the first time she's gone driver off the tee. So I got a 15-footer for birdie. Not much break. But we were 15 feet away. Alright, let's see what the other challenge is. Putts. There we go. So they don't have some people licensed, I guess. I think we're gonna call it for tonight. We'll see y'all next week. Hopefully with both of us. See ya.